Hey guys, I figured I'd come on here. I haven't been on here in a very long time and just see if anyone shows up and try to use my new deck that I got for Christmas and see what's been going on and what's new with you guys, and tell you guys Happy New Year. We're almost through the first month already of 2026. I don't know why I keep saying 2016, but it's 2026. So yeah, I am burning some candles in here, and I have been working quite a bit, and I got to get some things taken care of. So I just wanted to come on here and maybe pull some cards for the collective and go from there and see if anyone shows up. I know I put a poll out there. It was about 8 days ago. It seems like it's been longer than that, of what you guys want to see on the channel. And a lot of you said a lot of tarot readings and tarot talk. So I figured I'd come on here and see if that's still the case and if there's any other suggestions, because I know with those polls, there's not, you can list quite a bit, but I just wanted to kind of give a sample of what I usually do on the channel. But we have the Four of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Four of Cups, which is interesting. So I feel like a lot of us are trying to balance some things out in our life. And when we're thinking of Four of Cups, something is fulfilling us emotionally, creating something new with someone. But then we also got the Four of Wands. So we kind of feel like even though things are changing, we're not feeling like it's changing at the proper speed that it should in order to embrace this new change. So there is still a lot of questions going on in your mind and how things are going to pan out for whatever reason. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards and see what it is about. But that makes sense for what's going on in my life as well. So definitely makes sense why that would come up like that. Let me see. These cards are very slick. So they are easy to flip over. So let's see what else comes up. Like I said, I haven't really been reading much. Reading as far as books, and I haven't been really reading tarot in a long time. I've kind of shuffled the cards for myself periodically, but it's not been anything too in-depth or consistent. So see what else is going on with you guys for this month going into February. Six of Pentacles. So you're really working hard towards something. You're working hard to embrace the change that is coming. And some of you might feel like there's been a little bit of a struggle with that. But I feel like this is a positive kind of change. So it'll work itself out, whatever it might be, whether it be a new job or a relationship. And we have Justice in reverse and then the Fool. So that's telling me that, yes, this is a new beginning, and you might feel that someone's not getting the justice that they deserve, but Spirit is reminding you that your good karma is coming within this change. So being very patient is going to be a key in order to see the scales balance out. And whatever person that you're kind of concerned about not getting the justice they deserve, I feel like in time that will be witnessed in some form or another. But let me see if I can get any more information. We have the Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords. So yeah, you're really fighting against yourself about something that happened recently maybe, and it's really causing a lot of strain mentally and maybe emotionally. So spirit wants you to focus on the positive that's happening and to kind of reclaim your energy. And that's going to help with some of the tiredness, some of the um, I don't want to say bitterness, but the kind of the sadness that comes with not seeing some things work out the way that you feel like they should have. I feel like you kind of feel like you got the bad karma, but at the same time, you feel like since you endured that, you got better karma than what you had before. So it's kind of a very conflicting energy, but I feel like it'll balance itself out, giving, I'm getting 6 months. I'm not sure why that's coming to my mind, but a lot of you will start seeing the change that is emerging for the positive. And then you're also going to see that justice kind of slowly come by and you can witness it for that other person. Maybe it's a situation, maybe it's a part of yourself that you need to kind of heal and let go of and not be so on the defense about it. I'm not sure. There's a lot of energy coming off of that specific uh, message. So it's kind of confusing because I feel like a lot of us are confused going into the new year and trying to release a lot of the old. So I hope that helps. But it looks like the next couple months are going to be very enlightening. It might even bring up some shadow work as well and a lot of healing. So sorry, I was listening because I heard my dog barking and my parents talking, so I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, there's a lot of cards that suggest change, positive change. Even with the things that you endured recently, that was probably hard. So that makes sense. That kind of aligns with what I've been going through as well. So, um, but let me pull a card and just kind of see what our main focus or energy, like our card for the next 2 months is to kind of tap in to get some insight. And the Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles again. So again, I feel like there is some sort of balance coming in emotionally. And the Six of Pentacles, you're working hard towards something, but it's not yet completed. So being more focused on the feeling than the result is really going to help you through those challenging times. And not putting a time limit on it, so that way you don't feel anxious. You don't feel like that's the last final say if it's not completed by a certain time frame, because spirit is working with you and it might take longer than you expected, but it definitely will work out for the better. So the next 2 months are going to be interesting in my opinion, especially moving into February. So yeah, Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, it's going to work out, and there's going to be a small payoff of your hard work. It might not seem as noticeable to other people, but it will provide some sort of relief to you. And that's all you really need. You don't need to prove that to anybody else. Something you don't have to flaunt or something you have to even announce. It's just something that you can enjoy and take a deep breath and realize that things came to full circle in a positive way. Yeah, I don't see anybody getting on. I seen one person jumping in and jumping off, so I think I will just go ahead and end the video here and see what your guys' input is. And I can always come back on later. But yeah, I just figured I'd get on here and just kind of see what the vibe is. And so I hope you guys are having a great 2026. See what I mean? There's something with that number that keeps coming to my mind for some odd reason. But if you're into numerology, maybe look up the reason why 2016 is coming up like strongly through this kind of collective reading, but it's 2026. But yeah, so I hope to talk to you guys soon, and I will see you in the next live stream or the next video I post. Much love.